In this practice video, I'm going to show you how to add plumbing fixtures and equipment. So let's start off by opening up our project. Okay, what we wish to do, we need to make sure that we're in the plumbing floor plan number 1, which is this one that we are here, and we're going to go down to this toilet area here. Now, what we can look at here is we can see that if we try and click on any of these lavatories or basins, nothing's happening. We can't select one. Whereas if we hover near the toilets, we can see that they turn a different colour to indicate that there's one in place, and if we click on it we can see that it's being copy monitored. So what's happened here is we've copy monitored some fixtures but not all of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue copy monitoring, and we're going to copy monitor these basins. So we need to be in the Collaborate tab here, and then we're going to click on Copy Monitor and then select Link. Now we need to choose a part of the background, such as the architect area, whether it be a wall or the basin that we know is not in our project. We now get a different set of commands up here in the ribbon. Now what we want to do here is we're going to click on, before we continue, we're going to click on Coordinate Settings, and this brings up this table, and then we're going to go to here for the plumbing fixtures type mapping. As you can see, these 3 items weren't copied, only these 2 were. So next to this one here, M Lavatory Oval A, we're going to change this and we're going to change it for M Lavatory Oval 635 by 510 Public, this one. And then I'm going to click Copy, and then we're going to click on Finish. And now when we hover near these basins, you can see that they change colour and we get the indication that it's being copy monitored. So what's happened is we've copied these ones, but if we try and see in the classrooms here, we haven't copied these ones, only just these ones here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to these classroom areas, but rather than do the same way as what we just did for these basins here, we're actually going to actually place an item in situ. So we go to the Systems, and we're going to place a plumbing fixture, and then we're going to expand the type selector, but what we're going to do is we're going to try and search here in this search bar. We're just going to type the word kit, and it will bring up just a few this time. If we just go back a step, so we want to place something in place, we've got all these to choose from. Rather than scroll through, because we could have hundreds in here, we just type in a short abbreviation of what we want, and now we've only got 2 to choose from. So we're going to select This one, M-Sync kitchen single, 900 by 600. And then we're going to put it in place. But notice before we do that there's no fixtures on this. There's no taps, there's no drain connections on here. So we're going to click on modify to escape out of it. And then we're going to load in a fitting that does have the correct fixtures in place. So insert, load family. Scroll down to plumbing, MEP, wrong location. What we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to search for in your folder that I gave you for the practice files. We're going to go to the plumbing folder here, and this is one that we're going to use, M-Sync kitchen single MEP. So in your practice files, plumbing is this one here, and this is the one that we're going to open up. The other place that I was just looking at would be the normal default location for any fixtures that you wish to load in. Now when we try and place a plumbing fixture, now we've got an extra one here, and this is the one that we're going to use. This is the MEP one that we just loaded in. I'm going to locate it over the top of the existing. And once we've done that, you can see that we've now got the fixtures, the connections on the fixture. We're going to right click on this, create similar, and put it over the top. So we now have both of these as our sinks. They're still the original architect's ones, and these are our ones that we've just put in. What we're going to do is we're going to copy these now, copy to clipboard, and then we're going to go up to the second level, and then we're going to say paste, align to same place. What I did wrong there, if anyone spotted it, was when I copied these, so those that may have spotted it, when I copied these, copied to clipboard, and I went up to the second floor, what I needed to do was to align to selected levels, not align to same place. What that would have meant, it would have copied it over the top of the exact same ones that I was copying originally, and you would have seen this warning sign pop up here that duplicate items were in the same place. So what we need to do, because we're on the second floor, is we align to selected levels, and it will ask us, we just confirm that it's level 2 and click OK. Now in level 2 we've got the fixture there, and if we go back to level 1, we just got the one fixture in each place here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a water heater. So now that we're back in the level 1 plumbing area, we're going to add the water heater into these two spaces over here. So if you remember, we need to click on the mechanical equipment, but what we're going to do is we're going to load family, but this time we're going to do from the Autodesk library. Which I need to find where it is. Okay, so loading in the families for what we want to place here. Because we've chosen last time one of our own files from our own libraries, trying to find to go back to the Autodesk library, you can use your history here, and what we need to look for is local disk, program data, Autodesk, RVT 2020, which is what we've got, libraries, and then Australia, and then we're back to our default Autodesk library. So local disk, program data, Autodesk, RVT 2020, or the version of the Revit that you're using, libraries, and then Australia. And then we're back into this area here, and we need to look for plumbing, MEP, equipment, water heaters, and this is the one that we're going to use. So we've loaded that in. So let's try and place it. This one. So we're going to locate it in this corner here and this corner here, one in each one. We don't need to rotate after placement. Level 1 and 0. Now you can do, I've shown you about this before, if we put one in like this, and then you can rotate it around. We're going to leave it on this one. And without, it just gives you that options there. But we do want to rotate them, but what we didn't know when we were placing it is which direction the connections are. So in the likes of this, we want these connections pointing this way, and similarly these ones pointing this way. So we just rotate it manually by either doing it this way or putting in the angle. Like that. To make it easier, switch on fine mode and you can see where we've got our connections on this side of the unit. Now for those that wish to use additional practice, you can add drains to the restroom and the kitchen. So to do that, what you want to do is go over to your drainage floor plan, such as this, and then place a plumbing fixture and choose a floor drain. We want floor drain round, 125 strainer with 80mm drain, so it's this one. Level 1 on the ground. The one there, one there, and there, and then we're going to place 3 here, like this, and that's it.